Hello everyone, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, back with another video here today, and we are doing week 6 predictions. I gotta do this pretty quick, on the clock. Pretty much got things to do, people to see, and either way, before we get started, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment suggestions for future videos below. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. On screen, leaderboard. To be honest with you, in this current moment in time, I do not have it tallied up, and I have not replaced the 12th person. So, do I have a 12th person in there? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'll acknowledge it in the next video if I do. But yeah, that's the leaderboard. Looks pretty cool, right? I don't know even how I did, to be honest with you. It really didn't tally up things because, man, I got people to see. I'm a busy person. No, I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, really good stuff. Last week, pretty up and down week. First week of bye week, so very, very curious. We have a second week of bye weeks coming into this week. And I'm going to go pretty quickly through these games. At the end of the video, I'm going to showcase everybody's picks at once. Haven't even received all of those just yet, so we're going to go freestyling with it. 49ers Seahawks. I'm gonna go 49ers here. I just think, even though they're like what 2-3 or something like that, I feel like they're due to kind of go on their run again. They have the roster still. Their coach is still the same. I mean, come on. There's not much going wrong there other than their confidence level, except for CMC, I guess, sure. But Brock Purdy's just fine. Defense is just fine. Seahawks. I mean, I don't think the Seahawks are fraudulent. I think they're just like not great. They're like a 7-10 to 9-8 type team, and probably going to end up 8-9. That's the type of team the Seahawks are. Defense not great. Offense cooks up a little bit, but can be easily subsided. Moving on. Jags and Bears. I'm going to go Bears here. Jags have been abysmal all season, and so I really don't have much confidence in either their offense or defense. But the Bears, I can at least see good things from both the offense and the defense. So I'm going to go Bears here. Caleb Williams has good games every now and then, but at the very least, the defense always subdues the other offense. So pretty good bet there. Cardinals Packers. I have debated about the Cardinals winning this game again, but the Packers are such a complete team. Jordan Love is back, and I mean he's looking better and better as time goes on. Defense for the Packers is also very, very good, and the Cardinals just don't have anything special really except for their offense, and against a good defense I just don't see it happening, especially in Green Bay. That's kind of what my tiebreaker, especially for the Bears, was. It's going to happen where I think the Packers are going to take the win. Then we got the Colts and the Titans. Very, very tough matchup here too. But if Joe Flacco's playing, which I think he's anticipated to right at the moment, I am going to give the Colts the win here. Even then, I could even see Anthony Richardson coming back and balling out. So take that as you will. I think Joe Flacco's in for another week though. So give me Joe Flacco against the Titans here. Titans defense, it scares me a little bit in terms of that, but I'm not really that worried. Titans, they just haven't been doing good, and the Colts, at the very least, have a decent defense, so it's going to be really hard to bet against the Colts here. But this is one of the matchups that could swap back and forth, but I just, in the end, going with the Colts. Texans Patriots, pretty easily Texans here. I mean, Texans offense going to cook a little bit, probably just get like 21 points though. Even without Nico, they still got plenty of weapons on there. Their run game should be fine enough, and their Patriots, it's just they got really nothing going for them. So they'll keep it low scoring, but Texans will take the win. Then we have the Bucks and Saints. Yeah, this is another tough one. I'm gonna go with the Bucks here, and I got two reasons for it. Number one, I do genuinely think I do give the lean to the Bucks. Number two, I need 3 upsets. I don't need it, but I prefer to always throw in like about 3 upsets to the line. That way, it kind of is a good like diversifying my threats there. Colts and Titans was one of my considerations, but I just don't feel comfortable ever betting on the Titans, especially with Will Levis. Even if he does come back playing horrible, the quarterback Mason Rudolph playing horrible the way he did. So nothing but Tony Pollard really does anything, and against the Colts, who can at least score points, even with Anthony Richardson out there, I don't know. It's tough. But we're gonna go with the Bucks here. Saints, I think, has been on such a weird roll. Again, this divisional matchup, I think it's gonna be gritty. I think it's gonna be close. I would definitely take the Saints line, I would definitely take the Falcons line here. Bucks line. Fuck me. Damn it. Red teams. But I don't feel confident in either team necessarily winning or losing, but I just give the slight edge to the Bucks. Browns, Eagles. I mean, I'm going easily Eagles at this point. I mean, the Browns have shown nothing but, misery. Saquon's going to kill these fools. Moving on. Commanders, Ravens. I so badly want to choose the Commanders here. I'm not because the Ravens have Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry alone is going to score 3 touchdowns against these fuckers. But man, Jaden Daniels and betting on Terry McLaurin and even the run game kind of is tempting. Defense for Ravens is pretty good though, so it should limit Jaden Daniels a little bit. Comparatively, the offensive line is the only thing about the Ravens right now. It's not looking great, and the Commanders have shown to have a good defense. I just don't know if it's going to be good enough to stop Derrick Henry. I think it's enough to subdue Lamar, I don't think it's going to be enough to subdue Derrick Henry. So we'll see. Maybe it's the exact opposite, but I'm going to go Ravens here at home. Chargers, Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos here. I think it's a kind of a mean line, +3. Broncos defense have been really, really good, and Chargers offense has not been good. The one hopeful blip on this offense was J.K. Dobbins, and I think the Broncos match up very, very well against run games. So I don't see that happening. Justin Herbert throwing to some receivers, especially when one of their receivers basically is going to be taken out of the game by Pat Surtain. And then you have to like basically say Joshua Palmer, Quentin Johnston, or Ladd McConkey. So 2 of those 3 instead of 3 of the 3. It's going to be really tough for the Chargers. I think it's just a tough matchup. While the Broncos, again, their run game can do some work, but the Chargers defense is no slack either. I would not be surprised if this game was literally like fucking 6-3 or something like that. So give me the Broncos though. It's at home. I'm a Broncos fan. Why not? Make them 4-2. Let's see a hopeful playoff run. Steelers, Raiders. Let's go Steelers here. Steelers, I mean, come on. They're 3-2. They lost the last 2 games. They beat bad teams. Raiders are a bad team. Adds up pretty simply from my mind. Lions, Cowboys. I am actually going to go with the upset here. I feel like the Lions are kind of due for a pretty bad game. The Cowboys are due for a good game. Both the teams have not looked their best. And so that should mean the Lions should also be due for a good game. The Lions are just consistent. And that's what I think I've liked about them this season. I don't necessarily think they're dominant powerhouses. I think they're very good at winning games against teams they should and good at competing against other teams. I think the Cowboys, despite their losses so far, are a top 10 team, top 8 even, top 6 even. I think they still have all the potential. They just have not clicked things together. I don't know exactly why it is. Their defense just hasn't looked the same. Their offense isn't as explosive as it used to be. Meanwhile, the Lions, I think, are a decent matchup. And the Lions are still getting some ring rust off of some of the defense a little bit right now. And the, what's it called? The, the 49ers, or not the 49ers, the fucking, I can't even speak. The Lions run game is like the only thing that's really, really doing well. And I think the Cowboys can match up decently well against the Lions there. So we'll see. But, you know, I'm going to go Cowboys here. One of my upsets of the week. I debated on this one or the Titans-Colts. And I think the Cowboys have more of a chance of winning at home against the Lions than I think the Colts have, or the Titans have winning at home against the Colts. Especially with the Colts and Titans being the divisional matchup. I actually should favor the Titans a little bit in my mind. But no, I'm so sick in the Cowboys. A little bit of a crazier pick, but again, I think they're both capable of scoring points. Defense for the Cowboys, I kind of lean in this matchup. But I could see the Lions winning here. It's a tough matchup. I mean, it's one of those down the middle ones that can go either way, so that's why I'm kind of leaning Cowboys. I would definitely take the spread, though, for the Cowboys. Then you got Falcons, Panthers. Panthers have looked abysmal last couple weeks. Falcons look really good. They got on the hype train. Again, divisional matchup could go the other way, but still going Falcons. Bengals, Giants. Give me Bengals. Bengals, Giants. Yeah. We'll go Bengals. Giants, I think, since Malik Neighbors is back, kind of makes me tempted, but Bengals are 1-4. They can't drop the 1-5. I just can't see it. Bills, Jets. Robert Saleh's out. Everything's in shambles. Give me the Bills. Bills need a bounce back game. This is going to be their bounce back game, and I think it's going to be dominated by James Cook. Pretty simple and to the point. I think it's going to be a running game, and the Bills have a better run game right now with Breece Hall not doing shit. So, bounce back game from Breece? No, I don't think so. So give me the Bills. On screen now will be all of our picks cycling through in and out. Man, I kind of look back through. I'm like, man, I kind of want to change my Colts one, my Ravens one. I kind of want to change my Cowboys one, but I feel pretty good about all my bets here. The one I think is going to be the most controversial is the Cowboys Lions, but I think it makes sense in my mind because Colts Titans to me just feels like a trap or it doesn't feel like it. Oh, actually, no, it does feel like a trap for the Colts. But again, end of the day, I'm sticking to the Colts. I've got to bet against Titans this year because I just fucking hate the Titans this year. I don't know. They're overhyped. They're hurt. Colts just feel like a better team overall. Especially if Joe Flacco plays. If Joe Flacco plays, it's an easy lock. Which I may, you know what? Fuck it. Joe. Oh yeah, I did that right. Joe Flacco. Boom. Don't show if Flacco takes Richardson's job. Jones outscores. There's no Joe Flacco's good. Colts took Joe Flacco over. Okay. I don't see anything says it here, but we'll figure it out. Either way, hope you guys do enjoy the video. I'll see you on the next one. Side note, it does look like Anthony Richmond actually might play. I'm still going to give him the credit. I think that he has a good arm, and Titans defense, especially in the secondary, is only L'Jarius Sneed, and L'Jarius Sneed is going to be on Michael Pittman. So I'm still going to go Colts after thinking about it a little bit more, but Anthony Richardson is playing, I think. At least he's feeling good. So we'll see.